alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where Edutainment explains it. Good morning. Um, and welcome to another Be Real with D-Real, where we do a movie review. And we're going to do a movie review on a movie that just came out last night on Netflix. Rebel Ridge. Yeah, it's a banger too, y'all. It's a banger too. But as always, before we do what we gonna do, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. And that's comment, like, subscribe, and share to Be Real with D-Real page. So when no material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Put it on in there. Put it on in there. Don't be bashful. Comment, like, subscribe, and share because Edutainment explains. Wow, what can I say about this movie? It was effing great. I saw like they were running trailers of it like a couple of weeks before the movie actually dropped, and I thought to myself, oh, it's big light skinned guy that plays Caesar in Underground Railroad. I think that what his name was. I think it was. But yeah, I remember him from that. And I know he's raised in Britain. But ladies, check this out. He's Jamaican, Curaçaoan, and Sierra Leonean with a British accent. Yeah, that part. Well, Rebel Ridge is the story about an ex-Marine who is a close quarter combat expert. That is important to know. Who comes to this super duper ultra mega redneck town called Shelby Springs. Terry Richmond is his name, by the way. That there is Aaron Pierre, the actor. He plays the main protagonist, Terry Richmond, who is in town on a bicycle, mind you, with a bag full of money to get his cousin out of jail before something bad happens to his cousin, because his cousin, and I like the fact that Jeremy Saulnier, the director, doesn't, make any gray areas. It's just, okay, yeah, he did some bad stuff. He's not innocent. Not Terry, but his cousin. But he still deserves to at least get out on bail. Basically, he ends up getting hounded by the local redneck police force, headed up by veteran actor Don Johnson, who plays Chief Sandy Byrne. And he gives, your usual villain speech, about why I don't like you and all of this. But for things that happen, you would think he goes to jail and stays in jail. I mean, even with corrupt police, they can put you in jail forever if they want to. But he didn't go to jail at all. And then you start to wonder why. But then when they dig in his bag and see he got all his money and he's trying to get his cousin out of jail, of course, you know what happens. They take it from him. Then on top of that, the first thing they did when he came into town was ran him off the road on his bike. Then had the nerve to tell my man, stay there while we search your stuff. And there was a lot of cat and mouse going on talk-wise between Aaron Pierre's character and Don Johnson's character. And as a Marine, he was believable. He was polite. He didn't haul off and bust nobody in the face. He said, sir, and was giving respect to everybody till they stopped respecting. Okay. And other characters in this movie, or actors who play characters in this movie, include Anna Sophia Robb. Anna Sophia is her first name. Robb is her last name. I thought it was Anna Sophia, but you know how, Hollywood folks are. They cram some stuff together. But looking at her, you might remember her as a little child in Race to Witch Mountain with The Rock, and that movie Soul Surfer about the gal surfer Beth Hamilton who got her arm bit off by a shark. Yeah, that's her. She plays Summer McBride in this movie, and seems to be one of the few people that is trying to help Terry Richmond do what he needs to do. Long story short, Terry's cousin gets hauled off to the jail. There's some gang members in there that recognize him, and he's the ops, and they basically beat him to death in jail because these cops are playing around, taking his money, having him running back and forth to the courthouse, and then you got a corrupt judge in on the riffraff, and the corrupt judge is played by none other than veteran actor James Cromwell. Yeah, Zephram Cochrane from First Contact. That guy. Babe, Pig in the City. Captain Gwen Stacy in the Tobey Maguire joint. Man, I could go on and on. But yeah, veteran actors Don Johnson and James Cromwell here. Also, David Denham, who you may recognize as Brightburn. Yeah, he got his face burnt off with the heat vision. That's him. He's in this movie also. He's one of the dirty redneck cops, but he's one of the few redneck cops that sees, oh, there's corruption going on. We dirty. We need to stop being dirty. We need to live right. But unfortunately, like most cops, when you try to do the right thing, that code of silence gets you in trouble. Long story short. Oh, and before I forget, how could I? Honorable mention to this young lady right here. Her name is Janae J, who you might remember did a stint on Black Lightning. Very positive young lady. She has a YouTube page. I don't think she's really fooling with it right now because it's only got 20 subscribers. But I bet when everybody find out she the same one that was in Rebel Ridge, her subs are going to jump up dramatically. But she's great as Officer Jessica. And as a supporting actor, she does exactly that. She doesn't do too little. She doesn't do too much. She does just enough in her supporting role where you remember her. The way the movie is laid out, Jeremy Saulnier, you have, and he's known for quirky crime drama type movies that have other elements in them, like The Green Room. Not The Green Room with Mahershala Ali, but The Green Room kind of horrorish type crime movie. So you got these strange elements, but it always falls into his own unique kind of brand of noir, I guess is the best way that I could put it. But Janae J as Officer Jessica, the action and the pacing, the balance of the action and pacing in this movie, beautiful. Great movie. Comes in at just a little bit over 2 hours, but you never even notice because, like I said, there's just enough plot, just enough action. Love that about this movie. Also, Aaron Pierre as action hero, he was a reluctant hero. He was a think First Blood. You know what I'm saying? Like how they just kept in the First Blood, in the first Blood movie, how they kept poking at Sylvester Stallone and poking at Sylvester Stallone until finally he was like, all right, I'm finna make y'all feel it. You know what I'm saying? And when he did finally make them feel it, he did it in a non-lethal way. Oh, don't get it twisted. He beat the dog crap out of some people when it was time to, but he ain't murdered nobody. And that was one of the first, one of the first, I won't say the first, but one of the first movies where I actually saw a scene where it was plausible. It was believable the way they put the final fight scene where one guy is kicking everybody's ass. It wasn't so much like an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone type movie. It was believable. I mean, the action, a lot of the fighting, he incorporated jujitsu. I mean, it was very real. He ground and pounded a few people, broke some arms, and that kind of a thing. He didn't kill anybody, but you know what I mean? There were a lot of ramifications going on that this police department being found out to be corrupt would jeopardize. I mean, literally, the sheriff's ill-gotten gain was keeping the town functioning, but at what cost? You know what I mean? So you look at the movie and you go, I see what you did there, but that's still messed up. And his cousin dying because these cops wanted to be greedy and try to save their city with ill-gotten gain still ain't no excuse for them deserving a foot in their ass. Bottom line, Jeremy Saulnier weaves together a brilliant movie, a very brilliant movie. From what I'm seeing, the Metascores, the Rotten Tomatoes is somewhere around 94. 94, y'all. This movie just dropped yesterday. 94. If you got Netflix, you need to put on Rebel Ridge tonight. If you don't got Netflix, you need to go over to somebody's house that do and ask them to put on Rebel Ridge tonight. It is an excellent movie. Like I said, just enough plot, just enough action to keep you sustained. Great movie, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from me. Yes, sir. That's how I felt about the movie. So y'all check out the movie and y'all tell me if I'm just tripping or am I spot on? All right. That's it for now. But fret not, I'll be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.